Hey, brum, bum, bum, bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world's most cash, home for comic sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And we are continuing the streak of Best of the Super Juniors Night 3. We're doing a bunch of watch parties. Every event is having a watch party at twitch.tv KocoSports. We also do AEW and Impact, so check us out. We're KocoSports on everything. All right, this is Night 3 review, Night 4 preview. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of the show? It's going to be a long journey. I'm giving it a weak win. It feels like the gap of athletes are very big. Like the top guys are some of the best wrestlers in the world, and the bottom of the tournament really should be unemployed. So, like, there's a huge gap, and then there's, like, a couple guys in the middle that we argue. It's like, oh, is DOUKI worthy of being in this tournament? Is, the great Wato worthy of being in this tournament? And then there's some that we're just like, yeah, dude. Maybe I'm overhyped for what the Super Juniors were. Maybe I'm a little too pumped up for what New Japan was and could be. But I, overall, am giving it a weak win, but I feel like there's a little bit of charity, and I do believe the 3 nights in, you're going to get 2 good matches and probably one just beyond embarrassed match. But you can always skip the Gucci matches. All right, we're reading the results off 411 Mania. I just Google searched the first website that came up, no affiliation whatsoever, and we're reading a card off New Japan World itself. All right, let's break this down. I give it a weak win. So you got Tiger Mask and Nakashima defeating Oiwa and Fujita. I wish Tiger Mask was in this tournament. Like, there's so many good people they could just put in. Anyway, Tiger Mask does get a win. He was pretty fucking stiff towards the end of the match. I was like, damn. But next you have Master Wato, where me and Darkwing Duck are having a little dispute. I thought he had best match of the night in Night 2. I feel like the live Twitch chat and the live Twitch agreed, but YouTube and Darkwing Duck say, no, it wasn't that good. I find that to be interesting. He's teamed up with Nakashima. They defeat Oiwa and Fujita. Oh, sorry, I misread that. I'm such an idiot. I was like, in my brain, I was like, I'm reading that, but that is not right. Master Wato teamed up with Tenzan and Jado and defeated Bullet Club, El Phantasmo, Dick Togo, and Gedo. Let's be honest, dude. That is the weakest fucking 3 members of Bullet Club in the history of the Bullet Club. Wato does get the tap out. He does get the win. I feel like when this is all said and done, he could be the guy that raises his stock the most, Master Wato. The match was garbage. It was a match. It was probably the worst match of the night, by far. By far. I mean, the results were great. It gives Master Wato a shot to shine. But, it was a garbage match. Master Wato has potential to be great. This match was fucking garbage. Titan, Robbie Eagles, and Wheeler Yuta defeat Suzuki-Gun. You got DOUKI, El Desperado, and TAKA. It was average at best. Titan, Robbie Eagles, and Wheeler Yuta I'm interested in looking for. People in YouTube said look out for DOUKI. El Desperado stock has risen. And TAKA is just there. He's solid, but nothing to write home about. And that is it for the undercard or the non-tournament matches or the pre-show, depending on what you want to call it. And then we go for the A block. We've been making a joke that the B block is the best block. The A block is the ass block. You got Yo defeat Clark Connors, and I think is the second best match of the night, but I'm unsure. I'm really interested in what Clark Connors can do. Yo has a reputation, Wrestling Renton and Renton Review brought this up, of being lazy. I just think he has no expressions. I think he could have pretty good matches. It's almost like if Yo and Sho hid their weaknesses, stayed in the tag team division, and made the division and the titles mean something. Not everyone has to break up. Not everyone has to show your weaknesses. Gedo, it is your job. J-O-B, to hide people's weaknesses. Did Yo and Show bang one of your girlfriend's wives? Fucking kick your dog? Because you're booking them to ruin their fucking careers. That's what you're doing. Do they owe you fucking money? Does Yo and Show, Funky 3K, owe you some fucking money? What's going on? What's going on? They hang out with Ibushi too much? Overall, pretty decent opening match. You got Ace Austin carrying and winning against Kanemaru. Kanemaru, just... Here's the thing. If you are an Impact fan, if you are a fan of anything but New Japan, you come into this tournament and you walk away going, wow, New Japan wrestlers are not that good, there's nothing we can fucking say. There is literally nothing we can say. You're like, you're right, sir. Hopefully G1 will be better. Ace Austin does win the match. He carries it without a doubt. Next, you got Alex Zayne defeats Show, which to me was a bit of a shock. I'm kind of excited to see what Alex Zayne do. Ace Austin has really shined. Clark Connors has really shined. Alex Zayne has been stuck in just booking fucking hell. But he's still trying to hold his own. Get rid of the WWF 80s heel tactics. It's fucking horrible. All right. I didn't have to fucking do this, but we're going to do it. We're going to fucking do it. Dear Gedo. We're going big screen. We're going big screen. This is the goddamn Super Juniors. Maybe you fucking forgot how goddamn important this fucking tournament is, but we fucking didn't, you piece of shit. Double downs. Not talented wrestlers. Get your fucking shit together, dude. Nah, I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's Dick Togo. I don't know if it's Kikuchi. I don't know who the fuck is fucking this shit up, but you are. You are. Super Juniors, get rid of half the fucking untalented people. Just fucking dump them. Second, fucking double downs. It's the goddamn Super Juniors. Make the tournament smaller. Make the matches smaller. We want to see the best fucking athletes in the world go at it. Third, fuck, dude. What the fuck is it with 80s WWF bullshit? Listen, no one fucking likes it. The North American fans that like New Japan don't like the WWF bullshit. The Japanese fans fucking don't like it. For the longest fucking time, Gedo, you've been doing the old, well, that's what they like in America. Oh, well, that's what they like in Japan. Fuck you. I've lived in Japan for 17 years, and I'm fucking North American. I fucking know you're full of shit. Make the fucking product good. And if I see one more goddamn white heel that the heel's gimmick is they can't wrestle and they're evil white guys and we're gonna scratch fucking backs and not fucking put on good shit, fuck you. You were great at one time and you're a bag of fucking shit right now. You know what? Tomorrow, do me a favor. Bring up all the boys and apologize to them and start being better. I gotta get a clip of fucking Captain America. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Let's get a little clip. It is Captain America. You gotta do better. All right, got off topic. Ace Austin carries Kanemaru. Alex Zayne defeats Show. Ishimori goes against Taguchi. I thought this was going to be a bag of shit, and it's definitely not Ishimori's fault. I was going into this going, holy fuck. I prayed to Terry Funk it was a 2-second match. I was going into this like, holy fuck, this is going to be horrible. Guys, this was just above horrible. It was almost bad. If you fucking lied to yourself and you were an alcoholic and you're drunk, you could even fucking say it was average. With Taguchi, I see it as a win. I see it as a win. We're not horrible. We did it. We did it. Terry Funk, we did it. We're not horrible. Let's go, Super Juniors. We're not horrible. Let's go, Super Juniors. We're not horrible. And next, the main event, which was absolutely fucking amazing. And right now, it just seems the main event and one match are saving these shows. Takahashi defeats Akara. I thought the match was amazing. It was stiff. It was fast. That's what we want. That's what most people want. That's it. You are so fucking close to being great again. Just do it. Listen, if you say, let's call a match and do a double down, not in fucking Super Juniors. If you go, let's just put a fucking random guy there. No, for the love of God, don't do this. Make it good or don't fucking have it. Let me tell you, we'd rather have a fucking shorter tournament. If you're like, should we put Taguchi in the tournament or cut the tournament size down? Cut the tournament size down. If you're like, should we have Kanemaru or cut the tournament down? Cut the tournament down. If you're like, should we fucking drag this match out with a double down? No, never do it. Never fucking do it. You're better than that. You're fucking better than that. We're potential of being good again. Now, I know you get a bunch of people that suck you off. And deep down inside, when you look in the mirror, you know this ain't a good product. Change it. Change it. You have the fucking power to change it. Overall, I give it a weak win. The bad is really bad. The good is really good. And there's a handful of fucking average to go around. It's like, a little bit of average for you, a little bit of average for you. So I think the first 3 nights of the Super Juniors is you're going to get 2 good matches, a lot of average, and shit that is so fucking embarrassing that no human being can possibly like it. It's a mixed bag. Congratulations. You wanted to be the Fed? You're the fucking Fed. Well, how are the ratings doing in America? We don't want to talk about that? All right. Let's talk about tomorrow's event. Night 4. Best of Super Juniors, May 19th. We'll be live on twitch.tv, KocoSports. Door opens at 1700, bell 1830. Aomori. We're at Hojoji City East Gymnasium. And one thing I want to mention, we just mentioned on Twitch, a lot of times they have television contracts and they go to smaller town during these tournaments. So if you don't see the place packed or it looks really small, it's because they're leaving the major cities of Japan for this tournament. Just a heads up. Now, if you're in Korakuen Hall and it's empty, or night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom, then panic. But sometimes we're getting a little too panicky and just like, where they're going, the population isn't that high. All right, first match, you got Tenzan and Yo versus Taka and Kanemaru. I'll go with Yo and Tenzan to win, but next you have Jado, Taguchi, Connors, and Alex Zayne. I want to apologize on behalf of Connors and Zayne. Poor Zayne, dude. Zayne, the good thing is you're getting the shit talent out of the way, so hopefully you'll have a great end of the tournament. They're going against Dick Togo, Gedo, Sho, and Ishimori. Less is more, less is more. We don't need to see. Less is more. I don't fucking care. We'll say Ishimori wins. Zayne, who gives a shit? Next, greatest tag team ever, boys. Make the shirt. Make the shirt. Tiger Ace. Tiger Ace. Tiger Ace. Make the shirt. Going against LIJ. I'm going to be my brain and common sense says LIJ. Shingo and Takahashi are going to win. But my heart says Tiger Ace. My heart says Tiger Ace. The only way I'd like to see this to go down, I don't know if they've already scheduled all the matches, and I know they're not always going to have the 6-man tags, thank God. But if you can have Tiger Mask and Ace Austin win something together, or they break up and they defend the X Division title in Japan against Tiger Mask, boys. That would be hot. All right, next, B block is the best block. Let's start the tournament. We got Wheeler Yuta versus DOUKI. People in the comments say DOUKI's not that bad. I have not seen anything that's not average. Wheeler Yuta has been absolutely amazing, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do. I'm going Wheeler Yuta because I vote for talent. I vote for skills. There you go. Next, I'm very interested in this. L. Linderman versus Titan. So it should be absolutely awesome. I've heard different announcements. It's Titan, right? Because some people say it's Titan. I was like, I don't think it's Titan. But now I say it both ways. It's kind of like a hockey player, Bjor and Bjore. I've heard it said so ways, so I just say it both. I'm horrible with names. That's what that moral of that story is. I'm going to go with Titan or Titan. Sixth match is Robbie Eagles versus Bushi. This is a tough one to call because I think these guys are like right in the average. These guys are right in the average. I guess I'm going to go Bushi, but I could see this going either way. Next, you got Best of the Super Juniors B Block tournament. You got Wato versus El Phantasmo. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too hyped up for Master Wato, but I just want to see someone come out of this. El Phantasmo, seriously, if you didn't have that fucking jacket, what would you have? Well, I'm a heel. Watch me rake the back. Anyway, Master Wato, maybe I see something that isn't there, but El Phantasmo, I don't think he's ever going to have a good match. And you got El Desperado versus TJP. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be a very interesting match. Once again, it will probably be a main event trying to steal it. But we got a couple of good matches here. If you're only going to watch one block, definitely watch the B block. You got El Desperado, TJP. I'm going to say El Desperado, but I think this match is going to fucking rock. Before we get going, leave your predictions down below. Win, loss, or tie. Any opinions? I know we live in a world where my opinion is different than your opinion. I hate you. That's fucking dumb. Your opinion is awesome. My opinion is fucking awesome. And sometimes you just don't see the same fucking way. You know? It's okay. All right. The B block, you got Ace Austin 2-0, just doing great. Alex Zayne 2-0. Takahashi 2-0. Ishimori 2-0. Gedo 1-1. Yo 1-1. Clark Connors 0-2. Hopefully he bounces up. Kanamura 0-2. Hopefully he stays down where he is. Show, your gimmick is ruining your career. Taguchi 0-2. So outside, I agree with all these records so far. I just need Clark Connors to jump up. You know, get Clark Connors jump up. We're fine. We're fine. You know, Yo and Akira. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And as far as the B block goes, DOUKI, El Phantasmo, El Desperado, and TJP and Robbie Eagles are 1-0. Master Wato is 0-1. Bushi's 0-1. Titan, Wheeler Yuta, and El Linderman is 0-1. And this is according to 411 Mania. I don't have the best memory in the world. 411 Mania, you better not be fucking lying. So it's very interesting. Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah. Is that even right? Yeah, I guess it is right. So yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting situation. So far to me, wasted potential, 2 great matches, a lot of average, and a huge gap in talent. That's my overall night 3 into this. This has been night 3 preview, night 3 review, night 4 preview. I haven't been sleeping because I've been covering the NHL and Twitch and video games and writing. I'm retired with a mustache. Why am I working so hard? And every time I get here, I'm all fucking cranky. People are like, oh, you're a little negative. It's like, man, I know. It's just, we're retired. I want to see good wrestling. That's it, man. Maybe I'm the asshole. Who knows? Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts. Win, loss, or tie. We'll see you on twitch.tv KocoSports. And hopefully we'll keep this bad boy rolling. I want to give a shout out to Rick1982. He helped me on a lot of this events, and it jumps in very late. All right. Love you, dudes. Check out Awkward in Japan, Koco Sports. You're on Koco Sports YouTube. I don't know why I'm promoting Koco Sports YouTube because I'm tired. And Koco plays. But above all, twitch.tv, Koco Sports. All right. I think I'm done rambling. All right. Love you, dudes. With that, I am over. Hey, boom, boom, boom.